Sometimes it's hard to trust the Lord because we don't understand his heart in a situation. An example of that is in Jeremiah 29. Verse 11 is one of my favorite verses, right? It talks about the Lord having plans for us, things that are toward peace and not evil, a future, a hope. And we see this and we believe that God has amazing things all the time for our lives. But this was spoken to a people who were just told they were going to spend 70 years as captives in Babylon, a hostile culture against the Lord, against his ways, trying to assimilate them into a worldview that was so radically opposed to everything they believed. Into that season, saying there would be 70 years of captivity, he says, trust me, I have bigger plans. Ultimately, this is going to be for your good. This is going to be for peace, not for evil, for a future and a hope for you. He is telling them that there are seasons when it is going to be hard. This particular season where he tells them that they're going to be captives for 70 years is telling them, for years I have warned you, for years I've strived with you to turn back to my ways, to do things the way that I have said, and you have refused. You have been disobedient. And there are consequences for our disobedience that don't feel like peace, that don't feel like hope, that don't feel like a future, right? They are hard when we're walking in the consequences of past sin. But through that, we can trust the Lord, knowing that his heart is to change our hearts, to shift us from evil back to good, to bring us back to a place of trusting him, of loving him, of serving him with our whole heart. And so even though at times our situations don't look good, we can trust the heart of the Father who says it will be for good in a time.